Hey, today's the first day of Diwali. It's gonna go on for a few days. I'm not here to explain Diwali to you because I'm not Hindu. I know like the basics of what I can find on the internet, but I'll try to tag, or you can tag some creators that are like Hindu creators that can explain it more eloquently. What I want to talk about is how celebrations of Diwali in India reached this like height of magnificence kind of ironically under Muslim rulers in the 16 and 1700s. So of course Diwali had been celebrated for, as long as Hindus have been around. It's also celebrated by Jains, it's celebrated by Sikhs, kind of for different reasons, kind of commemorating different moments in their own histories. And when the Mughals came in and conquered India, right? So these are kind of the descendants of the Mongols. That's why their names sound similar. They came from the West. This is the first establishment of Islamic rule over the subcontinent of India. When I say historically India, I mean all of it. I mean what is today Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, that sort of thing, Nepal, everything. And it was interesting because, the Muslim leaders had this really big problem. In most other places, when Islam spread to new places like in West Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, other parts even of Central Asia, it was able to take over as the predominant religion fairly quickly within a few generations because honestly, it was a really popular religion. In the same way that Christianity was a much more equal, much more tolerant religion than a lot of the earlier faiths that you would find in Europe or the so-called Middle East, Islam had the same appeal. It was very much like meant to be like anyone can be welcome into heaven and that sort of thing. So it was normally pretty popular until they get to India. Because India was like, we already got one. We got Hinduism, and we've had Hinduism for thousands of years. So famously, the subcontinent of India is like really, really difficult to like convert. You're just not going to do it. So we had a few of kind of the most famous Mughal rulers. It's no coincidence that the kind of best of the Mughal rulers, led by Akbar the Great, are the ones who recognized that they needed to accept elements of Hinduism into even their lifestyle in their court, right? So they remained Muslim, and it was kind of the Muslim minority ruling over the Hindu majority, and that's, I don't think, ever a good thing. But Akbar did invite in celebrations of Diwali. He had the Ramayana translated into Persian and all these different languages. He wanted to learn about all the different faiths. Actually, his goal was to create one kind of syncretic faith that would incorporate all the different religions he saw in India. It didn't end up working out, but it was a nice idea. He and other rulers like Shah Jahan, not the guy in between them, Aurangzeb, he was an asshole, but they made these celebrations of Diwali massive. They were the ones that started like lighting fireworks, and we have stories of Mughal women climbing to the top of the Qutub Minar, this really important monument in Delhi, to watch the fireworks over the city. To be clear, I'm not implying that the Mughals were like perfect and wonderful in the way that they ruled over India. I'm just saying that in this one instance, their kind of acceptance of Hindu traditions as sort of a necessity, but something that would make them even more popular was like pretty cool.